Well, hello guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe D Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. You know, you have some days where it's just hard to get going. I wanted to get out early this morning to get down here and get to work, but the wife's hair was still wet from where she washed it last night, so she had to get under the blow dryer, and I forgot it's a holiday weekend, so the traffic was bad coming down the road, so that put me behind. Went to the store, got the paint that I needed, and realized I forgot my extension pole, so I had to go back to Home Depot to get that, and I'm just beginning to get to work. And it's in the afternoon, but you know, I guess I'll just be working late tonight. So, couple of things. The Eagles are shopping Alshon Jefferys, right? So, he's been injured, I think, all preseason. If we call, or excuse me, training camps. I don't know what we really call it. Is it really preseason? I guess it is still preseason. We just didn't have preseason games. But he's been injured and much maligned receiver. And so they're shopping him. And you know what happens whenever they try and shop somebody? Nobody bites, you know? They shop Josh Rosen and tried to trade him, but ain't nobody giving up even a ham sandwich for Josh Rosen. Which brings us to another thing. We have so many people that are always ready to say, you know, screw Dak, let's go ahead and get Trevor Lawrence, you know, he's going to be the real deal. But in actuality, you really just don't know who's going to be the real deal. There's been a lot of quarterbacks that we thought were going to be a great quarterback, pick number one, and they end up being a bust because there's no guarantees that you're going to get a good one. So, speaking of good ones, and back to Carson Wentz, this is not meant to be a troll video, but take it as you will, Eagles fans. I got a real question for you. So you guys are always talking about how Carson Wentz is elite, right? Carson Wentz does things that other quarterbacks can't do. Okay, I'll go with that argument with you. Okay, he can do things that other quarterbacks can't. So let me ask the question here. Because we think about his 2013 season where he was an MVP candidate. We always hear about that one. They always refer back to that one. But I can refer back to RG3's rookie year where he was an MVP candidate as well and didn't bust a grape after that. But anyway, that season that the Eagles finally won their first Super Bowl, Carson Wentz is playing fantastic. Not going to dispute that. Not going to dispute that at all. He was playing fantastic. But if it was all Carson Wentz, okay, Carson Wentz and only Carson Wentz was the reason why that season was what it was, right? Are we saying that Nick Foles, who took over for Carson Wentz, was on the same level as Carson Wentz? Because here's the thing. The Eagles didn't lose anything going from Carson Wentz, who was doing things that were incredible, that nobody else could do. That's the thing we're talking about. Carson Wentz does things that nobody else can do. Well, Nick Foles came in and did what Carson Wentz was doing. Right? So, Nick Foles goes to Miami, to Jacksonville, and can't beat out Gardner Minshew. Then goes to Chicago and can't beat out Mitch Trubisky. You know, Philly 500 has that whole song about Mitch Trubisky. So if a guy took over for Carson Wentz who can't beat two subpar quarterbacks, what does that say about Carson Wentz? Does that say more about Carson Wentz being elite or about the team that Nick Foles could come in and just take over and do what Carson Wentz did? Because I look at Nick Foles' career, the exception of those 2 years where he led your team to the Super Bowl and the playoffs after you guys started out 4-5. 5-6 under Carson Wentz. Nick Foles is 20-20 as a starting quarterback. 6-2 as an Eagle quarterback. So I ask you, Eagles, educate me. Explain to me how it is a guy who can't get a starting job did things that only Carson Wentz could do. You know you guys love it. All right. I got some painting to do, and I hate painting. Let's see if we can make this place look good for the new tenants. Paint the ceilings white, the trim semi-gloss white. Paint the walls eggshell Navajo white. It's got a little bit of a cream color to it. And I'm gonna put down new laminate floor upstairs and carpet downstairs. And hopefully make somebody a great home. Yeah, make somebody a great home. I'm Mark Holmes, as always. Thank you guys for being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report.